On the morning of July 28th, the Kiev regime carried out another attempted drone attack on a target in the Russian mainland. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, the attack was aimed at facilities in the Moscow region. The UAV in question was destroyed by air defense systems. There were no casualties or damage as a result of the attack. The intensification of Kiev's attempts to carry out attacks on targets deep inside Russia, as well as attack attempts with unmanned explosive boats on Russian ships and the Crimean Bridge, came amid the large-scale advance of Kiev's forces in the areas of Robotyne and Vrobovaya in the Zaporozhye region. NATO-backed units involved in the attacks have already suffered catastrophic losses in manpower and military equipment, but were not able to achieve any progress in the area. Less intense clashes also took place in other areas of the Zaporozhye front lines. The Zaporozhye region remains the main focus point of NATO-coordinated offensive attempts. However, the numerous casualties suffered by the Kiev regime led to nothing that could be painted as a success, even by mainstream media outlets. At the same time, Kiev was able to achieve a tactical success in the area of Ugledar in the South Donetsk sector. Pro-Kiev units reportedly took control of a village in the gray zone, Staromayorskaya, which had remained contested for the last few months. The population of the village as of 2001, when the last census took place, was 840 people. Soon, the Kiev Defense Ministry will likely make a public announcement of this glorious gain. A separate attack of Kiev units in the direction of Yorozhena was repelled by Russian forces. Meanwhile, Russian units have been developing momentum in the sector of Krasny Liman. The main clashes are taking place around the villages of Sergeyevka and Terny. A day earlier, on July 27th, the Russian armed forces delivered concentrated strikes with long-range air and sea-based precision weapons against infrastructure of the Ukrainian armed forces. The targets included airfields, command and deployment points, assembly workshops, and storage sites for unmanned boats, as well as missiles, weapons, and military hardware supplied by the U.S. and other NATO member states. As of the end of July, the widely promoted NATO-backed offensive of the Kiev regime looks more like chasing moonbeams than a successful military operation. Nonetheless, this does not stop Kiev and its puppeteers from pretending that all is going according to their plans. The only minor issue are the Russians standing in the way. They violate the establishing of international rules and strike the advancing NATO proxies back instead of running from their positions as the mainstream media has promised to the sheep.